Candyman, that's a fucking classic. The original Candyman, that's a movie right there. You know, all the bees he used in those scenes were real. He had all those bees in his mouth for real. Yeah, and he got it in his contract where he get $1,000 a sting. He got stung like 40 something times, I believe.
Wow. Are you token terrifier? You smoking with us?
Stage 1 podcast. Stoop to store. Legacy to legal. Happy Halloweed,
Happy
y'all.
Halloween.
That's how we do. Word up. Fucking hey.
We already high if you couldn't tell.
I'm burning this chocolate dipped bananas from ADK. You know what I mean?
Let's go back to that base.
Shout out ADK too. Just came out with that white truffle devil driver.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That shit nice. It's real
That
nice.
was fire.
And the new
Judgment Day.
New Judgment
I
Day
smoked
was
that
crazy,
shit. That
too.
shit was
Yeah,
fire.
they definitely came through.
That shit was
Whoa,
fire.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Charlie Brown teacher over here. Yeah.
Here's some of that new Judgment.
I'm just gonna
Day.
respond to nods from here on out.
Oh, yeah, shit. Yeah, boy. That shit was good. That shit smells good too. Oh, shit. Next to my foot.
It's true. It's true.
Shout out to Scotty coming through with the craziness on the set. You know what I mean?
Facts.
All the Halloween goodies.
Costumes together.
Yeah,
Putting the costumes
exactly.
together.
Yeah.
He was like, wear Gucci.
came
I was like, I got you. He gave me the Gucci Jason mask. Got the fucking Supreme Gizmo. Hockey jersey. Motherfucker will be
Yeah.
laced.
Stay with that shit.
Stay fresh.
What was your guys' craziest like Halloween costume like growing up?
This is mine. Shit. I've been wearing this shit for about 4 or 5 years.
I think my...
And them shit's pajamas.
I got my run
trying to
out of
think
this
what
shit.
grade it was. I feel like it was like 8th grade maybe. I did Jack Nicholson's Joker from like the Batman, like Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah,
had like the
the
best
purple,
Batman.
had like the purple suit and the fucking and the face paint. That real.
Fun fact,
Yeah,
did we
that-
know that Prince did the music for that?
I did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Trust.
Yeah. Nah. That was definitely go back and listen to the music and that shit because that shit was fire.
Ooh, Art just chilling. Art the clown in the building.
So we figured it's only right to talk about our favorite candy that we have in the store right now. It's like edibles.
Let's talk about our favorite uninfused candies too,
Uninfused candy. Yeah.
as well.
Might as well. First off, I'm gonna talk about like how we picked our a lot of the candy that or a lot of the gummies and shit. Like we're real like ingredient conscious. Like if you put like fucking high fructose corn syrup in your gummies, we don't want that shit. But it seems like New York State in general, or like Cannabis doesn't really fuck with that shit. Like Cannabis knows.
That's good.
Well, we did have one brand that had corn syrup in their shit, and we were like, yeah, we're not copping. And then they switched it to tapioca syrup.
Bet.
I was like, cool, now we'll buy it. Yeah,
That's respect. Yeah.
facts.
Yep.
It's fucking dope though, but can't put poison in the medicine. You know what I mean? It's like, so that said, what's your favorite fucking candy?
In store,
In store.
it would be off hours, either cherry berry or watermelon lemonade.
That's fair.
If that's fair. Off Hours Watermelon Lemonade would be my go-to just because it's like the fucking cannabinoid combo in it too. Like the flavor profile is great. I could fucking eat them like
Definitely.
it's fucking delicious. But then the cannabinoid fucking content of it just helps me make it through the day. Get that little boost with all the CBG.
Yeah.
All right, what's this?
That's the Whizwood.
Okay.
That one is nice.
That shit tastes more sour than the sour. For real.
I was telling him to cross it. See what happens.
From
Yeah. No, that's the Whizwood. That was my favorite one out of the batch. It was funky.
What's that?
if I had to pick my favorite candies in the store, I would say the pick-me-ups, soft power sweet chocolates. Those are fire. I like them because they got the live rosin. You know what I mean? They definitely smack. They give you that nice euphoric, all smiley, giggly, happy. And I like those. I like the heirloom sours, strawberry kiwis. Those are.
I just tried it here last week.
Yeah. Those are amazing, and they hit too.
If I had more of them, it might have been.
They might have made the list, right?
Yeah, it might have. Yeah.
Cause they hit. That's the thing. Is
Well, 'cause
like
they're
they really
sour
Yeah,
too.
I know. They check off all the boxes.
Yeah,
They're
no,
good.
the heirloom joints be hitting too in the same way. Like,
for sure.
Oh, reliable. Like that they got the formulation on point, and you eat that shit, and you're gonna feel the same.
And also, these ones are nice. They kind of like up the formula a little bit because these are 10 of 3 cannabinoids.
Right.
It's 10 milligrams of THC, CBG, and CBD. Heirloom hasn't had that before.
No.
That's really dope. I think that's what gives it that extra kick. And then I always gotta throw out them Omos, man. That watermelon habanero.
Yeah.
I love them things, man.
I was gonna say mine's probably the almost either the habanero or the blue one.
Those are good.
And are those RSO?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's like
That full spectrum highs.
that full spectrum,
It does
and just the Rick Simpson oil, the way they, where I was talking about this. I don't know if I talked about it on the pod or not. I get so fucking stoned that I forget what we talked about, but I'm gonna just talk about it anyway. I really think that what makes Rick Simpson oil, I was talking about it with Steve Bate. He's a dude that runs Urban Extracts. He's the owner, and he's super huge on Rick Simpson oil, and he thinks it's like not just the THC and the cannabinoids. There's like something else going on with it, and I feel like the color of it, it's like this kind of super dark. Like when you see RSO and it's pure form, it's like tar almost. It's like super dark. It's really the oil, like not like you would get in some sort of vaporable oil. It's like
rosin,
right. So it still had, to me, that's like it still has like the chlorophyll and the spirulina and shit in it. Still, that's probably like what is helping along
valid,
with
though.
along with the like the health properties that they say RSO has, but not that the RSO. That's not what they're saying. The RSO, the OMO gummies. Not saying that about them, but they're fucking good. Either way. Yeah.
I would definitely say my favorites are Cannibals Froze. Like those always are a good go-to for me, and then the Strawberry Parfait by Off Hours. Like,
Strawberry Parfait by Off Hours. Is that a live rosin one? The Strawberry Parfait, right? Yeah.
Gotta have the live rosin in that one.
Yeah. So the live rosin.
What was the last one we had? I really liked the last one too. Not the blueberry.
Not the blueberry though.
Not the pink. The one right before that.
It was
I
a
really
limited
liked that
run.
one. Yeah, I really liked that one. Was it the Gazerpo?
Gazerpo, yeah, the Gazerpo, yeah. Then they had the wedding cake, not like over the summer, early summer. They had the wedding cake, or spring maybe. That shit was bomb.
Yeah, those were good.
But the live rosin, that shit just hits you different, doesn't it?
For sure.
Yeah,
It's one of my
you
favorites.
feel so good and like nothing can be wrong.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Such a good.
Full spectrum shit. That's the difference between.
That's one of those ones I get the munchies on.
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
get munchies unless it's like a high like that.
Yeah,
yeah, them old school highs. I'm telling you, dog.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, they're blueberries too. They just came out with blueberries for Halloween.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fire. I would say like their branding for edibles, like every season, it's just A1. You know
No,
what
they
I
hit
mean?
it.
Like
Now their branding in general.
in general, yeah, like they
I had a
kill it.
conversation
They
with a
weed
customer
water.
They're the best.
about the-
That off hours is and weed water is the same. Like
Right.
weed water, it just adds like a fucking brand.
The gummies are so
it's
cool
like-
though that like they literally are named after the effects, to where you don't like. Oh, Serenity. Oh, you know how you're gonna feel.
Yeah,
Euphoric.
yeah.
You know how you're gonna feel. Illuminate. You know what I mean? Like they all tell you. And
Creative.
yeah, and they work. Like I feel like they're all on point.
All accurate.
They're literally all accurate.
Yeah,
For me, they're either high or sleepy.
Say it again.
High or sleepy. That's how they.
yeah. No, they definitely have their formulations on point.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, and it's consistent every time, and then their branding matches it, and that's like I think that's what separates a brand in this space, is like being able to maintain consistency and like scale up or know where your scale ends and say, all right, this is the number of stores I'm trying to be in. Because if I try to be in any more stores than this, then I'm gonna fucking always be scrambling to try to keep up, or being able to scale up to be in as many stores as are able to be, And so I definitely based a lot of like the partnerships that we started with on that fact, like having those types of conversations. And the guys at Off Hours, they fucking know what they're doing. They were ready to scale up. They've been at this shit for a minute too. They got their shit. The formulations are like the hardest part too, to be consistent across the board with that,
Yeah.
and not be like over or under per gummy. Think about that. Like every gummy has to. What do you
Have exactly the same.
injected the gum, like not, you know what I mean? Each gummy, or how you doing it? I don't know.
Damn.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Because then they got to test them too, and like
Yeah.
make sure that they're all, like that
And
they
the-
are all the same.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
whole nother part of the process.
Yeah. And you're only allowed to use like specific colors on your packaging. And if you use like the wrong color, you get a fine and shit. So you have to keep that in mind.
Right.
Not to,
Is there
And-
any reason?
and it's got to be legible. So like, for like ADA compliance and shit, you have to keep that in mind. Is there any what?
Like, why can't you use any color you want?
The OCM says so. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So
gotcha.
and the reason behind the OCM's rules is that they don't want you using bright colors that could appeal to children,
children.
and
Okay.
images that would be appealing to children. So they like just said, do this,
Okay.
Has there been a brand that marketed to the holidays, not like marketed like kids colors, but like the Halloween special release or the Christmas release? Like, has there
Yeah,
been a brand
Yeah,
that's done that?
yeah,
Absolutely.
They had like a Mother's Day.
Caminos just dropped
shit.
some Halloweens.
Yeah.
Mother's Day, Halloween,
pretty
yeah.
And some of the edible brands.
Yeah, a couple of the
Yeah.
edible brands. Yeah. The Kivo, right? Is that what you just said? The Camino.
Yeah.
Cannibals.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah. Cannibals has a Halloween
Yeah,
shit.
they have one where it's like a ghost. The bag is
The
like
Cannibals?
a ghost kind of fire. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
I gotta show you. Yeah, it's like a shape of a ghost. There's a whole new package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's smart marketing, like, and how to get bigger as the years go, as far as like how all of the community or food companies do.
Yeah,
How
I mean,
do
it's
you
about, it's definitely about being able to do that and like know how many of that shit you're gonna be able to sell.
Yeah.
Because if you just get stuck with a bunch of shit in some packaging after the holidays over, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta unpack this shit and repack it in something else. That shit is a waste.
30% off like CVS.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah, nah, but exactly. It's difficult you have to be able to predict that. And the problem with the market where it's at right now is it's so fucking unpredictable. It's moving so quick. You know, think about where we were 6 months ago. We were like still one of the only stores, and now there's like fucking 30 stores. There's just like so many stores. So just, you know, what it is, that's our, it's like 200 stores in the state. It's like 30 stores in our market. You know, it's like we're before, we had a lot of room to grow and shit and learn things and be on. And now that we are established, we just gotta be on point all the fucking time, be better than everybody else. Because now there's a bunch of people, a bunch of other shit, a bunch of other stores, and you can bet every single one of them came into our store. Like, what are they doing? How the fuck do we do something like that? Or like, they're doing good, let me do something like that. Or how can I improve on what they're doing and do it
how
better?
do we do it better? Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were like the first, like guinea pig shit. So I think we're doing great though. We're fucking killing it. Still moving right along, but we're just the landscape's just changing. Right? It's fucking shit is wild.
Big time. 20 stores now.
More.
30.
30.
Wow.
Like 25, 30, something in that range.
Still top 10,
Fuck.
right?
Yeah.
They saying.
Still top 10 in the state.
We're just talking in the area.
Yeah, in the area, there's like 25, 30 stores in the area. It's like 200 in the state.
Crazy.
Yeah, so like, and we're still crushing it.
Holding it down, baby.
Holding it down, baby.
POP.
Because we were the first in, and we figured out a lot of things, and we tightened out before anybody even got open.
Yep.
So then everybody else gets open, and they still gotta fucking work through all that shit and tighten up. Can only like, we looked at other dispensaries that were open for a while in other fucking markets. We were just the first in New York. We weren't the first in the fucking country. I'm saying there's plenty of legal markets. So we did our research to figure out what's a good plan and how we wanted to run the store with the guidelines that were given to us by the state. We had like, you know. And the stores, the crazy shit is a bunch of the stores that are open now have way looser guidelines off the rip too than we had to start. Like marketing shit, like billboards, fucking discounts, like shit that, like, you know.
We had to wait a minute for it.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we could do. We were just like, what the fuck?
We couldn't do it.
We're seeing billboards from Mass up here, like, instead of around,
So, you know, that the guidelines have lightened up and loosened up a bit, and, you know, there was just, so now the playing field is even for us, but we definitely started, although we started earlier, we didn't start with quite the ability. We had our hands tied a little bit more than people do now. So it's cool though. What's the fucking off to the races, motherfucker?
I said a lot of trends too. Like right now, it was a big conversation we was having about it, about how Albany is becoming a market now, and one of the main reasons it's becoming a market for artists to come and perform is because now they have other outlets to come get bags and places to go, with the dispensaries being out here now.
Yeah.
And like Stage One started that, doing the hip hop meet and greets and stuff. So now, like, when all of these artists come out here, that's been coming out here, they pull up to the dispensary now, and like all the dispensaries is doing it, from like kind of seeing the blueprint, but it's making our city a market now.
That's crazy.
Kind of how, like, in the city you could pull up to Breakfast Club, you could pull up to this spot, that spot, and then go do your show.
Right.
Yeah.
That's happening in upstate now because of the dispensaries and because of the tone we set with it. Like,
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, hey.
Copy and pasting. That's what you should.
Look, we'll do that. We'll set the trends and we'll create the blueprint and we'll bring special guests on. We'll do a podcast and bring special guests on, and you know, and just like be the fucking coolest motherfuckers in the store too, because that's the other thing. Like we have the best staff. We have the cool, like everybody that works for us is cool as fuck in their own way, and like they have they meet the needs of varying people who would patronize the store. You know what I mean? You can see yourself in a lot of the bud tenders that we have working for us. So it's pretty awesome to be able to like come in and then set those trends intentionally, because we did talk about that early on, right? How a lot of what we did was with a lot of thought behind it and a lot really intentional. We're not just fucking playing games and like winging it. You know what I mean? It's like fucking deep conversations and plans went into getting us to where we are. So, and yeah, it's only right for people to see what we're doing. If you're successful, why aren't other people going to try to? You know, you have to expect it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, it's great. Let's fucking turn this market up, bro. Been doing that shit for a minute.
That's big for the city.
Yeah.
It gives them a reason that, like, I should go to Obi, because I could go get 2 bags other than just this 1 bag. I can go get these 3 bags. Like,
right.
It's becoming a thing, really big. And
yeah.
It's good for us.
I mean, the culture is, like we've been saying, the culture intertwines. The music culture is like a big part of the cannabis culture. There's too much overlap for that not to make sense. And we are a dominating market in cannabis. The capital region as a market in the cannabis market is 2 of the top 10 stores are here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like if you break down the demographics of the state, like we're not a giant market. We're a decent sized market, but we're not massive compared to, you know, a bunch of other markets around here. Compared to like New York City or fucking Long Island, and a lot of the top 10 stores are down there, obviously. But to have 2 in the capital region, that's fucking dope. You know, a lot of potheads out here. Shit. Yo, are we're gonna get some of this rosin going, or?
Oh yeah.
Did you get that? Did you get the dabber?
I
Clean
got
enough?
it as good as we're gonna get it.
What do you wanna rock with? Do you wanna rock with this rosin from American Hash Makers? We got a couple of those.
Oh shit, we have no idea what kind of this is.
No, it was just sitting in my freezer, bro.
I believe one of these is chopped cookies or chopped cherry. I'll be able to tell.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I'm gonna break down some of this Judgment Day.
Judgment Day.
Real quick answers. Candy corns. Yay or nay?
Yay.
Yes.
Wait. What about what?
Oh my god.
No opinion.
No opinion.
They ain't the worst.
They ain't the worst.
I ain't gonna go out my way to eat them though.
Yay or nay?
Hell no.
What?
Never.
Ricky.
Never again in my life.
I might have like 1 or 2.
It's always like this shit.
1 or 2, but
You said 1 or
Yeah,
2.
not the regular, not the original. There gotta be some different shit.
Man, I could eat like half the bag, no cap.
Son,
I
it's
can eat some candy corn.
Nah, man, that shit is made out of pure high fructose corn syrup. It's in the name, bro. The corn. It's straight up. That shit is straight up made out of candy corn. That shit is high fructose corn syrup. To like a dose of that shit. Each one is like a drop. Like that shit is eating through your intestines. That you fucking that shit.
Merc, you got
He just
that
stopped
tool
eating
down
that
there?
word.
Do I have what?
A dab tool?
Nah.
No.
Maybe.
Ooh, fumble.
no.
Recovered.
Hold on.
Wow, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
Hey,
No wonder they're so
that shit's
gross.
still fire though. That shit will kill you, but that shit is fire.
Yeah.
Like,
With the fucking the SpongeBob killing him.
oh, SpongeBob, bro.
Crushing
Sponge
it.
burn.
What's your favorite SpongeBob?
Bird.
What's your favorite SpongeBob episode?
Rip the Pants is pretty funny.
The pants is funny.
I like the one with the eraser. It was like, oing, oing.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's definitely a good one.
shit. Yeah, I should have brought the big ass pencil. That is fire.
The one where he was getting his driver's license. Funny as shit.
I
Yeah.
like the one when they're in class together too. 24.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss
The
Puff
one where he
Tight.
was lost in that city.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the bus.
They say that's Albany.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's shit.
Oh, nah, but the wrestling match was funny as shit. And I also like anything with fucking Squid Band and Barnacle Boy.
Yeah,
Them is my guys right there.
for sure.
Yeah, that was a nice little feature.
Dead ass though.
Favorite scary movie show?
Yeah, that's what
I
I was gonna talk about. No, you're good. I'm glad you said it. That's
We still
all I
gotta
wanted
do
to talk
favorite
about.
actual candies too,
Yeah, we
at
do.
some point. But,
Yeah.
Right. But we'll do favorite movies now. You start.
First, so it's not a particular movie.
Yo,
but
he
like,
just went so deep. Did y'all just see what he said? And then the whole movie just started playing. He said first.
it's not a particular movie, but just the Evil Dead franchise. I love that shit.
Classics.
Not the recent movies. I haven't even seen the first remake.
Okay.
But yeah, the shit with Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi, classic. Got
I feel
my
that.
Necronomicon over
I see
here.
you.
Got my Ash.
Hey.
And we got the Evil Dead 2 cassette tape that goes with the Necronomicon. Fire. Yeah, that's my favorite. And then,
Good answer.
you know, my standalone favorite movie though. I'm gonna switch it up though. Halloween, 1978.
All right. Classic.
Like, just singular movie, but I like Evil Dead the most though.
But
That's what I'm saying.
As a
What's up?
franchise, more than
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah. Evil Dead's my favorite, like overall thing in horror. But Halloween '78 is my favorite horror movie.
Word.
Yeah.
It's a toss up between one that's potentially an actual serious answer and one that's kind of just like my answer. I'm thinking Bride of Chucky,
Okay.
right?
Oh, yeah.
But my actual answer though is Scary Movie 2.
I ain't mad at that.
That's my
I
final
ain't mad
answer.
at that. That's so.
Scary Movie 2.
I watched Scary Movie 2 more than. And yo, this is I actually wanted to bring that up where stoner shit and horror blur the lines.
Mm-hmm.
And Scary Movie did that, and especially in the first two, it was very fucking weed oriented.
For sure,
Like
yep.
it was like really focused on weed, a lot of it, and a lot of the comedy was weed based.
Yep.
And I
Shit,
thought they
Shorty
really
would
blurred
turn
the
into a
lines
joint.
between stoner flick and horror flick.
Horror
It's a classic,
They did.
yeah. Or that's
And
true.
I
Good
don't know
point.
if you guys noticed this, but like, you know how there's like rules in a scary movie. You have sex, you're gonna die. You know all this. Yo, you smoke some weed though? Like, you notice that? If you smoke some weed in a scary movie,
You good?
you dead.
Yeah.
You dead. If you're the stoner, you're getting killed, bro. Like, they always
That's
get you.
crazy.
They always get you.
That's hilarious.
But
Well, I
yeah,
guess I'm dying.
No.
Shit.
yeah, that's like one of the.
I'm about to say that one scene. I remember he was smoking with screaming shit. That was fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go nice.
Oh yeah.
Shit. I don't even know if I got one. I never really even dove into like horror flicks.
Not even one.
bro.
It took me a minute though. When I was first thinking about it, I was like, I don't know. But then I thought about it when I seen that Bride of Chucky. That was my
I
shit.
watched all the scary movies and shit, and a couple of the other ones. But
Damn,
I
dog.
don't even- yeah,
We gotta get you going.
yeah, put me on it.
Nah, if it ain't shit, it ain't shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I would say right now, my favorite one is Terrifier.
Absolutely, mine is too. Obviously,
Yeah.
I got my art mask.
Hell yeah. It's
that's my shit.
definitely, like, nothing really scares me anymore because, like, I watch a lot of scary movies. But, like, that shit actually had me, like, on the edge of my seat for a second. I'm like, oh my God.
See, me,
like, he's doing it. Like,
So to me,
like, yeah, that shit get negative, you know?
so to me, what he's doing with Terrifier is a lot like what Evil Dead 2 is. Like, the gore and the shit is so over the top. It's comedic. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I kind of look at Terrifier as like really dark comedy. Like, really dark comedy.
Bro,
like,
that first one though was like what?
The first one's different. The first one's different.
One,
the first one's got a different vibe.
Cause
3 especially. Have you
he
seen the
was
new one?
stalking him, bro. Like,
Have you seen 3?
I haven't seen the third one. I've seen the first
So
two.
that's where it's really felt like kind of like Evil Dead 2, like to me at least. You know, I'm not saying it's like anything like it's like exactly like Evil Dead 2, but it's got that feeling like it's like comedy horror. You know?
Yeah,
it's good shit.
Oh yeah. But now horror movies are. Shout out horror. Shout out October. I love it. Scary Hours.
Word up.
What's yours, Merc?
Man. Fucking A. I really like I came up on like the Friday the 13th and fucking and Jason. So basically Freddy and Jason were like the go-to when I was coming up. So but I definitely but Scary Movie 2 is definitely my favorite.
That's
my fucking favorite like horror fucking theme.
Horror adjacent.
Adjacent. Yeah. But like if I'm like it, I'd much rather watch that than like I don't know. I did fuck with what was the fucking zombie show? Walking Dead. That shit was hard, bro. For a long time, and then it lost me.
Are we counting like
the third spinoff?
I don't know if this counts as a horror movie, but I love Planet Terror.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's
I guess
that's a fucking horror movie.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that's like a grindhouse horror.
That's it.
That's
it
like
for
the
me,
cloth that like Terrifier's cut from, like that type of movie.
Where it's
like
so
that,
exaggerated that it's funny.
Yeah, that exaggerated grindhouse horror. You know, Terrifier's a little more realistic.
Like,
another honorable mention.
What was that Quentin Tarantino shit with that? The grindhouse fucking.
Well, that's what he's talking about. There was 2 films. Planet Terror is the one he's talking about.
Planet Terror.
And then
Death
Tarantino. So Death Proof.
Death Proof
was Tarantino's movie, and the Planet Terror was Rodriguez.
Yeah.
So like
They're
they
both good,
collabed.
but-
And did you know they did a bunch of fake trailers to show in between those movies and whatnot?
Yeah.
Rob Zombie did one. A bunch of them got made into movies.
Machete was
Machete.
one.
Yeah. What else?
Machete.
Oh, there's a few. I'm blanking right now.
Yeah. Another honorable mention for me is Freddy vs. Jason. That was my shit.
That was. I think that was my first scary movie I ever seen. Freddy vs.
Jason.
Yeah.
You know what the first horror themed shit I ever saw was, bro? Fucking Thriller.
Me too, I think.
That shit was scary. That shit was scary. I can't even lie.
When I was fucking 5 years old watching Thriller, that shit was scary as shit, bro. Like, what?
Michael Jackson as a zombie?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson as a zombie? Yeah, exactly. We're fucking...
That was scary.
It was.
Right?
Was
Was
it?
Thriller
For sure.
scary?
Yeah, I was scared of Thriller as a kid.
Back in the day, like you first saw it for the first time, you little kid, like, oh shit.
Yeah, at the end I get the chills.
Yeah. Like, oh
shit, that laugh.
Anybody remember Tales from the Crypt?
of course.
Kidding me?
Bro, that shit scared the
bro.
fuck out of me when I was a kid. They
See,
couldn't
now
watch
we're
it.
getting into it
My
now.
parents couldn't watch it when I was around.
Little weird
Little
fact.
Crypt Keeper.
They use the same eyeballs in Chucky as the Crypt Keeper.
Oh, word?
It's the same exact eyeballs.
That's
'Cause,
crazy.
Yeah, the same dude made both of them.
That's dope.
And yeah, they use the same eyeballs in both characters.
That's super fire. Hell yeah.
Tales from the Crypt.
Word up.
Hold on. Everybody be quiet for a second. I'm going to roll this joint with this Day Saver Perfect Pack cone packer real quick. But it's gonna be too loud to talk. But I just want to show you how quickly this shit works. And it's done.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is a fucking roll joint.
With the
Just
quickness.
packing in the end real quick, and that shit is ready to smoke. Yeah, like that's a pretty fast roll. Quick roll.
Pack nice too. You know?
Yeah, and then you just roll a bunch of them in a row and then put them back in the pack. You just have a bunch of pre-rolls that you made out of fresh ground flour. Because I will say that pre-rolls are fucking pretty popular. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because of the convenience factor of it. I like pre-rolls. I like to fucking,
That's a fact.
you know?
I used to hate on pre-rolls.
Yeah.
People like, what the fuck? I'm gonna roll my own shit. Like, what I would. Then I like started smoking them and being like, oh shit, that was kind of cool.
Yeah,
I
shit's
didn't
lit.
have to do nothing. Like, it's already there.
It's already there. I mean, because they're putting good fresh ground flour in their pre-rolls. It's not just... Pre-roll used to get a bad reputation, a bad rap for being filled with fucking trim and shit. And some of them are. I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen. It does.
But not all of them though.
No.
There's a lot of
definitely
them
not
with some
all.
good shit in it.
Yeah.
That's what I see now too. It's like there's some pre-rolls that like I wouldn't have been able to roll that. I don't know how to do that yet. You know what I mean? Like I might have to fucking figure some shit out. Like there's some shit and they putting it together. I like it. I like the little glass tips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Even the smokers that are like, but then I only roll my own. I pull one of those out and be like, oh, this is cool.
Shit.
Oh, I like that.
Fucking dipped in oil and fucking rolled in keef and
You know
shit.
what
And
I'm
it's just
saying?
like, oh shit, this shit looks pretty as hell.
Yeah, that
the
shit like
shit's-
perfectly keef dusted and shit.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't mad at it. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm determined to find something that's not gonna count for Scotty. So like, what about Goosebumps? Does that?
Goosebumps.
That's
Damn, we counting that too.
No, I count. Horror is a very broad term.
Yeah.
I think Ghostbusters is horror. I think, Gremlins is obviously horror.
Right.
Oh man.
Caroline.
See, now you got me like, fuck Ghostbusters. That's like,
I think it's horror.
Yeah.
Like, it's not completely horror, but like I think
but
it's in that fucking
it's
realm.
a horror
It's
adjacent.
it counts.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
a doubt. It's definitely in that world. Fuck yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah,
For sure.
Beetlejuice.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Is Caroline horror?
What's that?
You ever seen the movie Caroline?
Coraline?
Coraline. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that horror?
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Tim Burton.
Tim Burton, cartoon.
Look, see, we got
Yeah, I've never
like
seen it.
No?
like
You should watch it with Jordan.
like
That's some
claymation
fire.
kind of anime.
Yeah.
She just watched
But I think that's
Nightmare
scary. I was
Before
scared.
Christmas for the first time.
It's right next. It's
She was
literally
Nightmare,
right next
yeah,
to
Nightmare
adjacent to
Before
that.
Christmas
Yeah.
type shit.
I've
Yeah.
seen it
But that's
before.
dope, though,
I haven't
that she
seen the
just
whole
got the-
movie, but like I know what it is.
She was up in there. What's this? What's this? There's colors everywhere.
Yeah.
That was my shit, man.
Yo, they got the giant Jack right by
Yeah, right
Herbie's.
by me on J Street.
Yeah, she's
Bro,
fucking
it's big as
big
fuck.
as
It's like
fuck.
20 feet.
Yeah.
20 foot tall, Jack Skellington. Just
Where?
chilling.
Oh,
On
right
J
by
Street.
Herbie's.
On Jay?
Yeah.
In Schenectady.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
dope
it's
as hell.
Connect.
It's,
Yeah.
it's fucking dope.
Wait, you live on J Street?
I live around the corner from it. Yo, it's crazy. This is the second house that I've lived in that I was like 2 to 3 blocks away from a J Street. And they're
That's
like,
so wicked.
I always have some type of ties over there. Like my ex lived on one. This one is like all the stores because it's like a little street. And all the stores, they all know me. Like Herbie's is there, bro. I go in. I literally like they give me cookies every time they know. And if they don't have them, they be selling me the raw cookies.
Yeah.
Straight up. He's
He's
seen
buying the
it.
dough.
He seen it.
I've seen it.
He seen it, bro.
And when you walk in, they're like, Norm.
No, they're like Jason with a Y. What up,
Yeah,
bro?
exactly.
That's how they know
Your
me.
version of Norm.
Exactly. And the same shit for like the next 3 stores down. Raw, the little little smoothie spot.
Yeah.
And-
They know my
and then
name
there's
too.
like 7 stores we can't figure out what they are.
Bro, shit. You look at the window and it could be like they might sell toys, they might sell clothes, they might sell candy,
They might sell spells.
right? They might sell like, maybe they sell porn. I don't know. Like, what is it in here?
Oh.
No.
This is Kratom shop. What?
They sell kratom.
No, that's not even a joke. It's actually a kratom shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, yeah.
J Street's weird.
J
What?
Street is different. It's real
What
different.
is kratom? Does anybody want to care to it? Like,
I never went to the store.
It's an herb.
I'm sorry, I
Never
was just
went in the store.
confused.
Yeah.
What's kratom?
What is that?
It's just a natural herb that people use
Yeah.
to get fucked
What
up.
is that?
Yeah, you can
You
drink
can
it in
do that,
tea.
I think.
Is that how people ingest it, or do they smoke it and it's like?
What does it do?
It's like in that.
It's a tea.
I don't know shit about
What's the
Kratom.
benefit of kratom?
Huh?
What's the benefit of it?
I don't know.
I
That's what
know
I'm asking.
people would
I don't
use it
know.
to like.
See, this
Every
guy said
time
it's a kratom store. I'm like, all
I think
right.
they do like drinks
I've
and
seen.
shit.
I know. I've seen that shit.
There's
I know that
drinks.
those stores exist. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
where is
yeah,
it?
yeah.
Drinks.
I heard it helps with it, like, with opiate addiction too.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
Alright.
Yeah.
So it's like wean you. It's like a methadone type fucking tea.
Like nicotine gum.
Nah, yeah. I don't know.
It's like
They, like, help you
nicotine
get
gum
off.
version of methadone. Damn.
Can't call it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I
I,
know.
I just keep seeing that shit.
No, but I mean, look, there's a store. It's literally like a legit store.
sign.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not. So it's not.
I ain't
not
trying to
crazy.
drag
Yeah,
that.
Nah,
No,
if it's
no shit
benefiting
about
people,
it.
then hell yeah. Like
Yeah,
that's a
that's
good
what
one.
I'm
Yeah,
Because
gotta
I hear
be.
it's,
I
didn't know
don't
what it
I
was.
heard it's
Yeah.
fucking harmless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So-
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's in
Yeah.
every smoke shop. It
Yeah.
seems like, but I just don't know what it is.
I have friends that always try to give me a chai tea. I'm like, no, I don't really know what it. That
I'm
does,
good, bro.
I'm alright.
Thanks.
Nah, it's
They seem fine. They're still good to this day. So
Mm-hmm.
they
Yeah.
just smoke weed, maybe that shit.
I need something to dab this with.
I think I have something over there.
When you
In
say
my stash box.
you just need like something to
Yeah.
put it in the
If
dabber.
you open my bag.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can use ashes.
I could just provide.
I'll use ashes gun.
Matter of fact, yeah.
I was gonna use this chainsaw, but I was like, nah, the gun.
The gun
comes
better,
out.
yeah.
I didn't realize the gun came out.
That's fire. That's so
Something
fitting.
with the stash box. So every
meant to be.
stash box.
Make sure you guys get your stash box.
I don't know if y'all
Inside
know
those
this.
stash boxes, you
Yeah.
definitely can carry all
Every
sorts of
stash
stuff.
box comes with a little
Oh,
tool.
comes with a little
Just to
tool.
let everyone know.
Facts.
Oh,
Got
he
it.
already got it.
Yeah, he
bro.
already got it.
Oh
We
yeah,
can't really take.
ashes rifle. His boomstick.
Hell yeah.
That's what he calls it. His boomstick.
But
Where's
yeah.
that guy from?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
That's
That was a good TV show too.
the Ash vs Evil
Really
Dead.
good.
Yeah,
That,
that's
that
my
might be
shit.
my favorite part of the whole fucking
Yeah, I like
series,
that.
bro.
I like that
It's
shit a
fucking
lot.
So good.
Look at me knowing horror shit. Okay, I thought I didn't know this shit. All right, cool.
That joint's hitting nice though, right?
It definitely is.
That's the roll. That's that rolled by the day saver shit.
How do we feel about American Horror Story?
Couple great seasons.
I like that.
Couple great fucking
like which one?
seasons.
All that.
All of
I like that.
them?
We gotta get this in.
Yeah, I never really watched it.
No,
Nah.
it's a good show.
Yeah, so it got a couple great seasons. So
Definitely.
it's different every season.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
tell
You
a new
can't like
story
do the
every
whole
season.
show. You
It's
have
not
to-
like continuing
Yeah, it doesn't
characters.
continue.
or
Yeah.
storyline or plot or anything about
No,
the
it's
show.
like
It all
that
changes.
Fargo.
Oh,
But
really?
all the seasons kind of linked together, but not really at all. They were all different.
Mm.
So what they do in this, they share a lot of cast members. Like you'll,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they'll like a lot of like they'll play different characters in different series. Like
Mhm.
a lot of the same faces and stuff.
And they'll like swap out the mains. They'll like be like a co-character in the next
They-
one, or they'll
They
be
had,
like.
did continuations though of stories
Yep.
though, and like they're like, all right,
Yep.
we're gonna continue this story in this season. Like you
And they
know,
had the apocalypse where a lot of them came together too.
yeah, like all the witch from the
Coven
witch seasons
and the Murder
Yeah,
House,
yeah, yeah.
and yeah, those were like the two best seasons too, in my opinion.
I
just
I
fine.
think that's probably where I stopped watching.
Hmm
I don't
I
know.
stopped watching after whichever one had Lady Gaga. That was when. None against Lady Gaga.
I don't even think I've seen that one.
That season was the one that kind of lost me. Because before, like, I'm not gonna lie, the Murder House, the first one that I watched, it was like I watched the whole thing in one sitting. Straight one sitting. Like, my boy actually told me, he was like, yo, I started watching the show, and then before I knew it, I ended up watching the whole season. And I was like, where? And then I was like, just went home, like, we was just smoking, chilling, and he told me that. And then I went home like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw it on. And I literally didn't go to sleep until I finished watching the whole thing. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. Like,
Look at you, bro. You a horror fan, low key.
a little bit.
You just don't want to talk about it. It's fine. You just don't want to say it out loud.
I be forgetting, so I'm not even gonna lie.
Has anybody ever looked in the mirror and said Candyman?
Hell no.
I did that shit when I was a
Yeah.
kid. Hell yeah.
Nah.
I did it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he got it. He got it. I'm
definitely
chilling.
did that.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to find
Candyman,
out.
that's
you know?
a fucking classic. The original Candyman,
Yeah.
that's a movie right there. You know, all the bees he used in those scenes were real. He had all those bees in his mouth for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and he got it in his contract where you get $1,000 a sting. He got stung like 40 something times, I believe.
Wow.
Don't quote me on that number. It might,
That's
might-
crazy.
He got stung
Oh, man.
a
Genius.
significant amount of times.
That's the crazy
Yeah.
activist pulled that.
Yeah, having them shits too, son. You got them shits in the bag.
Yeah. No, that movie definitely
Horror and
scared me.
sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
And fucking weed
That movie definitely scared the shit out of me, for sure.
and music.
It is it.
This motherfucker we pull. Yeah, you got it. He's like an expert in that, with expert trivia, man. And mad shit. Fucking favorite candy. Actual candy.
Sour
Me?
Patch Cherry.
Sour Patch Cherry. Specific.
Yep. They hadn't sold them in America for a few years now. And I would have to like get
Gotta
them
get 'em
like
in Canada.
yeah, get them like pay like crazy shipping on from like Amazon stores and shit like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, my favorite. Now apparently they popping back up in the States. It's lit. Gotta stock up. Man, that tastes good as fuck.
Yeah. American hash makers.
Hold this. No, you gotta hold it 3 seconds
Alright.
and let it heat up.
Alright.
That shit tastes.
I would say my favorite is there's these Kit Kats, the vanilla Kit Kats, the minis.
Yeah.
There's like 100 in like this little bag, and I
Yeah.
just
That's it. The
oh my god,
white chocolate Kit Kats.
I'm good to go.
Yeah.
It's probably Reese's peanut butter cups.
Peanut butter cups.
That shit tastes good.
Jay, did you say what yours was? Yeah? No. Alright.
No, I've been dying. Yep.
You took a dab
Yep.
and it fucking cooked you real quick.
And I telepathically
wild.
asked Vern to pick up for me, and he did. And I appreciate you for that, my brother.
Got you. Anytime.
But my favorite candy is actually not a candy at all. It is a different C word. I think y'all can guess what it is.
Wait,
What you talking about?
Y'all not serious, right?
I'm guessing a C word, but I hope it's not
Cunnilingus.
I mean, maybe. Kinda.
What you doing, Jay?
Bro, hello.
Cookies.
What?
Let me say cunnilingus.
I'm like, kinda.
Yo,
Wow.
That's hilarious.
Bro, there was a box on the table.
Hey,
Word.
hey, yeah.
It's a fact. Nocturnal.
I did not think cookies.
Good thing.
Crazy.
Keep the things with me, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks, bro.
That
Appreciate
shit is
this.
delicious.
Jay bought me this.
Cookies.
With a half-eaten cookie in it. So look at that.
Why you even say that? Why you just not take that last bite?
It's gonna happen. It's just it didn't happen at that
He's
point.
gotta
That
say
shit
bye.
tastes good, but there's nothing left in there. But
Oh, yeah.
taste? Can you fucking get me right with that shit, because that shit is delicious.
Which one was that?
It tastes like
American
Zot, right?
Hatchmakers. I'm not sure. They're live
Some
rosin. I'm
kind
not
of
sure what it
I
is
remember
though.
there was some Tropicana shit. I think they're both the same strain, to be honest.
Yeah,
They both smell very fucking similar.
it's delicious. It definitely tastes like a fucking orange.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's good.
Candy.
Yes. Shit.
Shit.
You think like I would have that shit on deck, like we planned it or something? Nah. You know, for Halloween, my favorite Halloween candy, like the shit that I would dig into my bag looking for specifically, like what was always Milk Duds.
Mm.
I don't know why, because I would only get them on Halloween, and then maybe at the movies. Like you're not getting Milk Duds at the
Yeah,
store.
you don't see
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah. I never thought about that.
I didn't know we were talking Halloween candy.
Yeah, I didn't know we
I
were talking
went
Halloween
straight up
candy either. Yeah, I was just.
But
Nah, that was just my. That's what.
But I'm saying we can talk Halloween candy.
Halloween
If we want
candy.
to talk
We can
Halloween
do
candy.
that,
We can
too.
talk Halloween candy. Like,
That's a different.
I like the
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah,
different.
different than
Smarties.
Smarties. Is your.
I like the Smarties.
Yo,
that-
you can zoom in on Scotty's face.
I fuck
Let's
with
see what
this
Jay said. Smarties.
Hell yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
Tootsie Rolls are fire.
Classic Tootsie Roll.
I like the fruities.
nice- it was
The
nice knowing
fruities.
It was nice knowing.
Nah, the fruities. The fruit ones. Remember the fruit ones? The fruit
Yo,
ones.
you guys
fruit one.
exclusively shop at Sweetwater?
Yeah.
Different story. Fruities is a different story.
Hell yeah.
Nah, if you talking
Yo.
about the fruity ones,
Both of them.
This is crazy.
He said, I'm still standing firm with these
What's
fucking
that?
He
regular.
said
regular
the
ones.
fucking Tootsie Roll, and then he said fruity Tootsie Rolls. And this guy said Smarties. Like y'all exclusively shop at Sweetwater. You ever buy gear at Sweetwater?
listen, but you gotta think, I don't even-
they said the worst candy, bro.
Yo.
And then y'all are all talking about your favorite candy. Like that's the fucking worst candy.
That's a
no
sweet water you spent over.
In my defense, I don't need
Twix
candy.
is fire, bro.
In my defense,
I'm a
Yeah.
he don't eat much candy. It's true.
No, I hear
I
that.
don't eat candy. I eat cookies.
That's why
Oh,
the
yeah.
fucking candy that
Word.
tastes like medicine is your favorite shit. That shit tastes like
That
a
was my
fucking
shit. I was-
Flintstone vitamin and shit. You ever just eat a pack of
I
Flintstone
got,
vitamins?
I got these bears at Six Flags. They're supposed to be sour as fuck. I hope they are. Just try them. Perfect time. Yo, look at the coating on this shit. Bugged out.
That's crazy. I fuck with it.
What is that, bro?
Dude,
What's that, brother? What's that?
that's diabetes,
Ooh.
brother.
That's the blizzards.
It's
the
a
first
mountain
round
of blizzard.
Look like they put fucking disty on this.
So what is that?
Sharon, Scotty?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that? That's the
How sour are they?
I fuck with it.
sour bears.
Kind of weak.
Is it? Oh, never
Not
mind.
weak,
Never
but-
mind. Never mind. Never mind.
Not
He
weak.
said, "Never mind."
I thought it was sour.
I'll be eating
Can't call it.
candy, and I'm gonna be the first one to take some candy.
I like sour shit. I fuck with the sour shit. I'm trying to see what's good with the sour shit.
Like it's sour. It's like more sour than Sour Patch Kids. It's not crazy sour. I think the heirlooms are more sour.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, that yellow was deceiving. I was expecting lemon. They gave me pineapple. Not cool.
Damn, son. What was the other thing we was gonna call out, or there was like another list thing that we was doing? We did candy. We did horror movies.
Yeah.
Favorite costume? Did we finish favorite costumes? Everybody say their favorite, their best costume that they had.
No, we. I said mine.
I don't think.
I don't even know.
I can't remember, bro.
What's your favorite? What was your best costume you ever had?
I don't know. I was feeling my gremlin last year.
That shit was fire.
The Gremlin. Yeah.
That was dope.
But yeah.
I had a dope Leatherface one there. That was sick.
I got these pants. It looks like a teddy bear is giving me like a shoulder
I know what you're talking about. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
I was Freddy Krueger one year. Like I have like another claw like this one. So
Nice.
like in a mask and like I went around. It was fun. I was scared. Run around. It was
Oh, you had that shit at the crib? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Jack Skellington head. It was like it wasn't like a mask. It was like a big ass Jack Skellington head, like the circle, and just like put it over your head. That shit was mad brolic, but it was cool. Like you could just wear it with a regular ass outfit and just put it on, and it just looked like Jack Skellington chilling in the room with you and shit.
That's tough.
That was one of my favorites, for sure.
I had this like digital mask that was just like a LED screen. You just put anything on it. And I did that for a year with just like a black hoodie. And then I'd put mad different scary faces on it. And people fucking like that shit. That shit was pretty cool.
That's fire.
When was that?
That was like last 2 years ago.
I was gonna say it was
Yeah,
recent.
like recent.
It seemed like
Couple-
some fucking
yeah.
high tech shit.
Yeah. Nah, it's like way more low tech than you think. It sounds all high tech and it looks high tech when you look at it but it's really just like a bunch of fucking lights. You could see the light bulbs and shit. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
I feel like it's the new age version of those belt buckles from back in the day. Remember the iced out belt buckles that had the fucking the lights that would flash across the shit?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the new the 2024
Damn,
version.
2024
Of
version.
You had one?
2022.
that. I think I did.
Oh
I
man,
think I did.
man.
You know? I think I did. I'm
Alright.
not gonna lie.
Yeah, I ever heard the hip hop, they say like, there's a superstar status that some people reach that when people want to dress up as you on Halloween, you like reach another peak of like superstardom, like
Yeah.
Cameron, Ice Spice, certain people. Who's your favorite artist, or who y'all think is the top artist for dressing up for Halloween as that's turned into that so much of a character to where?
I've seen. I feel like I've seen a lot of Flavor Flavs.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the
Yeah.
Snoop.
Not Snoop, yeah.
Like currently or
Just in general.
I saw like Rihanna dressed up as Gunna.
Yeah,
That was fire.
That's
It
funny.
was like
that was crazy.
it's like
50. Little too fast. I seen that a lot.
Full-
Yeah, yep, I can see that.
50?
I feel like I've seen
Lil Wayne.
definitely Lil Wayne,
Definitely.
ODB,
Cameron, Pink.
Tupac.
Oh, you seen that? Okay. Do y'all believe that though? Like once you got an image to where people could dress up you as Halloween, you like kind of like made a mark, a different type of mark on the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's creating an image that can be portrayed by anyone.
He's a
That's
bozo, but
fucking- just
Takashi.
by
yeah.
like
I was just gonna say that.
the
too.
person's not like looking exactly like you, but they have a likeness that's recognizable that you can say is yours. That's like you've created your brand. You know.
And it speaks to your trend-setting ability, because when you really think about it, what the rapper costume is an outfit, a specific outfit. You know what I mean? Like with Snoop, it's like that outfit of him with the t-shirt or with the flannel on. You know what I mean? And then the baggy pants and then the
And the
bandana.
Cookie
and
Monster
then you know,
onesie.
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
And then like Flavor Flav, it's the clock. You know what I mean? Or if it's gonna be Lil Wayne, it's usually like wearing the tank top with the locks and the bandana. You know what I mean? It's like a outfit specifically that you could see and know like, oh, that is this person. So I think that's why it really speaks to that ability to set a trend, because like you could just see a set of clothes and be like, oh shit, that's blank.
But it's funny because you're like, you said Lil Wayne is like a tank top with a with the locks and the bandana, and I'd say Tupac is a tank top with the fucking balding and the bandana tied backwards.
It's a lot of it is just different forms of the rapper.
Different forms of the same outfit. And
Right.
shit, yeah.
Yep.
He's so smart, such simple things, though, but they made that thing.
But they made it. But they had an iconic enough look.
Yeah.
With a certain way, wearing something
Put a certain tattoo
way.
or something. They'll draw in the thug life on the belly, or they'll put the fear God on the eyes if they're trying to be Wayne, or like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Little indicators that'll separate it one from the next too.
Yeah.
Word.
Facts.
Oh yeah. And also too, I think sometimes it speaks to how big your song, or not even your song, your music video got, because that's 9 times out of 10 where that outfit comes from. Is from one of the videos. Be like, oh, that's what he wore and blah blah
Or
blah.
a live concert footage or something.
Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah. Performance on the VMAs.
Yes. Yep. Whatever.
Kanye red suit type of thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Tyler the Creator is really building that world for himself right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So where, like I seen his new album.
The new shit that he's working on with that whole new cinematic intro with the
mask. And
yeah,
he
yeah.
had a mask on for the whole album. Like he had the wig on with the blue suit.
Yeah.
But that's genius though, because then that's within one artist now. Now we have 5 different outfits. That's really what
that
it is.
define them.
Yeah.
In different eras.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's fucking dope. That shit is creative as fuck. Oh yeah. And because there's people who try to do it. I don't think he's even the first person who done that. I think he's just the first person to do it like this.
No, you have Prince.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
different alter egos.
You know.
Yep.
Fucking
Lupe.
even before that it was like Rick James and shit in the same. Like that
Fucking
motherfucker
Rick,
had a real distinct look.
Yep.
You know,
Totally.
anybody could be Rick James for fucking Halloween.
Yes,
To this
for
day,
sure.
motherfucker be, I'm Rick James,
James,
bitch.
Hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
It's so
That's all
true.
I know Rick James for. That. I'm Rick James, bitch. That's all I know.
nah, but that's an iconic
Oh, yeah.
look. You know,
So
and
dope.
then
Totally. Even
Right,
think Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. Look, I mean, think of all the rock stars, like Kiss, motherfuckers.
Yep.
You know,
And then that's where you start to go into the line, blur the lines of like, okay, now it started as outfits, and now it's like, okay, these are costumes.
yeah,
And then
costumes.
but then the
But
outfits
where do you
are
blur the
costumes
line
now, too.
between like, you know, a fucking look and a gimmick? You know,
right.
so think about like, you know, we're talking in the hip hop world. I heard somebody say fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine
Well, yeah, that's what I said about people imitating the look. I mean,
imitate.
Halloween costumes.
yeah,
it's definitely one that you've seen
They even
a
had a
lot.
fucking Snapchat filter to look like that.
Right,
Yeah.
but like that's when we're talking like a costume and not you know, like a gimmick and not like a look. That's you know, where does that line start and end? You know what I mean?
I think it's kind of like what happens with wrestlers that fall into their gimmick and they actually become their gimmick, because that happens.
Right.
That happened to Macho Man.
Macho Man. Yeah.
That motherfucker became Macho Man for real.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
motherfucker never
The
went
Ultimate
off.
Warrior.
He turned on and never went off. Like,
Yeah.
Warrior. He was fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wrestling's fucking dark.
yeah.
Some really crazy shit went down.
Undertaker.
It is wild.
Undertaker's got his shit together. Yeah. He does.
Yeah, but I mean, he had his character was pretty fucking, you know, defined.
He was
for
a-
No,
years.
I'm just saying he did
Him
good
and
in his
Kane,
career,
yeah.
like not like them. Like,
Yeah.
You see him in real life and don't even know it's Undertaker.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
some big tall dude. Like, ooh, that
He's
guy's
like a
Undertaker?
super nice guy
Disappointed,
too.
actually.
He's like the most liked guy in like the history in the locker room, and like everyone's everyone just loves him and respects him. Like, yeah, he's like the big homie.
That's
you know?
dope.
Yeah, that's awesome.
One last Shock G. Remember Shock G? Was
Yeah.
the-
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
like the first to really like
Humpty.
put on a thing like that was like weird. But,
Right.
like, I remember him
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of the nose. So, like,
That's true.
You ever see Shock G do his like where he's defining like different rappers and their styles and how they like
the tonality
come
of
from
them.
the tonality and like how certain rappers have this like style, like an instrument, like
Biggie. He says has the swing.
had this swing like a trumpet player. B-I-P-P-A, no info for the D. He does this whole fucking thing. He talks about Tupac. It's like fucking Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. When he raps like this, you know what I mean? He has that very like...
And describes where it's coming from.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look that clip up. That's just a dope-ass clip. Shock G, like, showed his, like, understanding of the culture in that clip. Like, not, went from Humpty Dance being in the... He was in that fucking movie with, like, Dan Aykroyd and fucking... Chevy Chase and Demi Moore. Tupac was in that shit.
He put Tupac on Shock G.
Yeah, Shock G put Tupac. He was in Digital Underground
right?
first. The Digital Underground was in that like movie. Oh, what the fuck was that shit called? Fuck.
All Eyes on Me.
Nah.
He said all eyes on me.
Nah, Jack. No, this was like it's like
about 30 years prior.
John Candy.
John Candy
was in that
My
shit.
Man just dropped John Candy.
He was dressed like a lady though in that shit.
How about I look it up? I'm high as shit.
Started with a D. The name. It was fucking crazy. Chevy Chase. They like fucking basically Chevy Chase and Demi Moore were driving through this town and then they got pulled over.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing but trouble. Yeah. They got pulled over.
There's Tupac in a Yankee jersey.
And Dan Aykroyd like played all these different parts that it was an 80s movie, really fucking weird. But Digital Underground was in that shit. And Tupac was like a part of Digital Underground.
And John Candy is totally in that
John
shit.
Candy's totally in that shit, bro. That shit's got a lot of stars in it. For that era? What?
Just Maniac in the middle.
Shit is a weird ass movie, bro.
He was a maniac.
Scott, you never seen that shit? What?
I gotta check that
Yo,
shit
you
out.
definitely gotta watch that shit. Nothing but trouble. Yo, you gotta watch that shit. That's just a good movie. That shit is weird as hell, though. Tupac made an appearance in that movie, though.
They took the lamest picture of Tupac you could take from the whole flick.
Yeah, but think about that. In the fucking 80s, Tupac
Like you just see
was
Santa Claus.
in the fucking Digital
So cool.
Underground, like was in the band Digital Underground in this movie, Nothing But Trouble, that had all these fucking stars in it. That's wild.
Stars that had nothing to fucking do with hip hop, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's like LA, like being in the culture of LA.
Yeah.
They said Tupac had starred in 7 movies. Like, how did he do that so quick and he died so young? Like,
Right.
And leave the catalog he leaves. He was the one that showed motherfuckers like, yo, y'all ain't working like I'm working. Like,
Yeah.
That's what inspired the Lil Waynes and shit to do what they did. Like
And Juice
make all
WRLD.
them songs. Like
This motherfucker Juice WRLD still got albums coming out. Been
yeah,
dead
it's just
for
an
years.
extension of that. You know? And that Lil Wayne brought it to another level past Pac. And then everyone after that was like, oh, this is how it's done. This is the standard. You just make a zillion songs.
He just makes multiple songs a day.
Yeah.
You go in and you freestyle the shit. You don't even fucking write it. And when you do that enough and you have your fucking 20,000 hours of doing that, you just do the shit is crazy.
just do the thing.
It's crazy what these motherfuckers can do though. Like I need to write. I gotta sit down and write. Like, can I freestyle? Yeah, but not whole fucking songs in that way. Jay's nodding over there like, yeah, fucking do that shit.
No, I'm saying that shit is impressive. That shit is crazy. It's not no easy feat. It's definitely not.
Nah, but I know that you could do it.
I can't do it.
I
Yeah,
know.
no,
I
can't
know.
do it.
I'm aware.
Oh yeah, that's my
I
shit.
can't do it.
Well,
But
it's all
I know
good.
that you
This guy?
can. Yeah.
Different.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
But these motherfuckers been doing that shit. And, like, just going in and
At the highest level too.
at the highest level. It's crazy.
Word up.
Fuck. Well, why don't you do your thing at the highest level that you be doing? What you got?
I got
Cookie
you. Got a
Monster
little
Man.
something. I said, shining like a diamond in the gallery, a takeover like Nas when he was dropping it. To think I got a fever, now I'm just a cold. Somebody gotta turn the dial up on the heat. A supersonic anesthesia, mean to see the sounds of color like a non-onomatopoeia. The supermodels in my DM, and she let me see the pictures. Ain't nobody seeing, baby. Ugh. Said she like to eat the booty, but it doesn't mean she bottom feeding. She just got a freaky side, and I believe it. Jealous nigga drama, mama, I don't need it. I was trying to keep it modest. She looked at my body and she called me cocky. I can see it. Yeah, I got a lot of pride, and I'ma do my job. But if he don't do his, then I complete it. Ugh. This is the original, it is not a remix, it's the lyrical, and I'm kinda genius, don't forget the balls. When you are my penis, I'm a killer with the shit I'm giving you, the type of hits that might even get somebody greenlit. Nah, that was just a bar, leave so far, please don't give me a reason. Take a breath, optimize your breathing, looking up to God, ophthalmology is looking back, how many ops have I defeated? You provide the puzzle, I provide the pieces. Slow down, Bobby Valentino can't pass me, why you trying to speed up? I don't fight the love, fight the demons, fight the beat with Merc, can't beat Behemoth.
Remind me after this. I did a new verse to that.
Ooh.
I'll play it for you.
Did you lay it
need
down
that.
yet?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Laid it down on the humbug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He didn't tell nobody.
Right,
That's
right.
it.
Just a pod.
Yeah. I sent it to Tommy already because
Nice.
he's in the process of mixing. He's trying to put it out.
Nice. I was listening to that shit, and because I still don't have the version with everybody.
Yeah.
I just have me and Tommy.
I got a version with everybody I could send you.
Yeah, send that. I'm excited.
With my new verse on it now.
Yeah.
Who else is on it?
Cam, Beat
Puglisi.
Behemoth, and Puglisi. Tone Luck.
Oh, who's Tommy? Beat Behemoth.
Beat
Beat
Behemoth.
Behemoth,
gotcha.
yeah.
I want to follow him.
And he made the beat too.
The beat is sick.
The beat is crazy.
Craziness.
Yeah, his beats are dope. I was
Mhm.
checking them out.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
You agree, right, Vernon?
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah, you got some kicks, bro?
Nah, I came shoeless, barefoot.
I bet you got some like Halloween themed kicks.
Not quite, not
No?
really. Yeah.
Ah.
Move these guys.
This is fire.
It's not a Halloween shoe, but
No.
very
Tough.
Halloween.
It's like
looking.
it's like a Syracuse colorway.
Super Halloween looking with
Yeah.
the lime
The orange.
green and the orange and yeah, it's Peapod 8s, 2007. Just classic.
Peapod
Not even
8s.
classic. Just slept on heat right here. Unfortunately,
Oh.
They fresh as hell.
Word.
I know that happened my
They're
second
just
time
like,
wearing them, third time wearing them. I wore them like 2-3 times and they did that. So I kind of got to talk about these too. The shoes I'm wearing, this is the first time they touch ground and they're 21 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. These are
Wow. You got
2003
got some balls,
Chrome
bro.
8 lows.
Mm.
Yeah, these shits can just crumble right now. They could do that right now. So this is fixable right here.
Yeah.
When they crumble, that's a different story. Crumbles like the what's up?
No, that just
Yeah, 03. Yeah. These shits is 03.
I got some SB dunks that crumbled on like the
These shits
gummy.
brand new though.
So
the yellow and the
crumbled.
perfect
Terrible.
yellowing. What's up?
I said I got some SB dunk lows.
They
with
hold
the
up much.
gummy. Yeah, but the gummy sole crumbled on me. They held up pretty well, but then, like, I was walking and it was raining out, and all of a sudden the fucking bottom of my feet are fucking soaking wet and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I checked it out, and like, it just was fucking broken, just seams, all the fucking seams that are under the shoe are all just open into under the shoe.
Damn.
It's like just fucking holes. Fuck.
They don't last forever.
No.
And they'll last longer if you wear them too. Like that's why like it
Yeah.
happened on like the second or third wear because they
Yeah.
just. I wore them for the first time probably like 2018 some shit probably 19 you know like mad long after they came out so you know they just been sitting in a box for that long.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Should be happening, bro.
It does. It just sucks because 8s are my favorite and a lot of people don't want to work on them because they're a pain in the ass to work on. And they're just doing re-glues and like when they crumble you can get midsole swaps. Like some of them, it's gonna be worth it for me to get midsole swaps on.
Yeah.
That's
damn,
when you'll
that's
take
like
a midsole swap is when
It's like a sneaker
So,
culture thing.
this is the outsole right here.
Yeah.
Midsole's right here. This is what will crumble.
Yeah.
So this can just be re-glued. I'm not gonna re-glue it, but this is a pretty straightforward job. A midsole replacement though you would need a donor shoe, like a Jordan 8 that you didn't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
And usually what happens is sometimes they boil it, whatever, they get it hot so the glue loosens up and they take the midsole off of that shoe and actually place it back onto the shoe that was crumbled. And then if they have to, they'll repaint it. And yeah. That's how you preserve old shoes.
Old shoes. Yeah.
Yeah. I eventually want to get all the original 1993 Jordan 8s with the sole swap, and you know that's gonna cost some serious bread, but that'd be sick to have like a wearable pairs of the 93 pairs. Like, someday.
Word.
Someday. Think about how
Every once in a
like
while I look up like 93 pairs. Like they're hard to find.
think about how niche of a fucking dude you have to be to like repair 1993 Jordan 8s with midsole swaps. Like there's how many dudes do that shit on the fucking planet?
More than you would think.
Really?
More than you would think. More than you would think. It got pretty fucking like sneakers are just so like big. Like that's just
a
a
niche
service
ass fucking
needed.
thing
Like,
though. That like you gotta like think about the skills that you have to like get to
motherfuckers
do
learn that off YouTube and just trial and error and just keep doing it and doing it until they can really do it. Like,
Yeah.
And you know some of them learn in different ways, but yeah, a lot of it's just these dudes. They start just painting shoes at the beginning for you know what they're doing sole swaps and fucking you know re-glues and
Yeah.
then you got
I
dudes
can
that do
imagine-
customs, but they're building whole shoes.
I can imagine motherfuckers doing soul swaps just to make dope colorways that don't exist. Like I'd do that. And, you know, do people do that?
Well, at that point, you could just do like a midsole paint.
Paint.
Yeah. But it'd be cool though, because you're not modifying anything and you're keeping original everything.
Yeah.
on.
That's
so
I
it
feel
makes
like
it makes it a little cooler, without a doubt.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anybody do that just to get a different color midsole. I'm sure people have done it though. Nothing's just sticking out to
Popping
me
out,
in my head. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Shit, bro. Maybe I'm just an innovator. Coming up
possible.
with shit on the fly, like
It's possible.
maybe.
You think so, Jay?
Probably not.
It's never been.
I think
it's
so.
been
Can't
done.
call it.
Can't call it.
No.
Never. Dumb.
Can't call it.
Can't call it. Oh shit.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I never put more rosin. in
Nah,
there for
I
you.
never got my fucking dab,
Oh,
bro.
you gotta get that.
Got
man.
you, Jack.
That shit's fire.
I'm high as shit.
Yeah.
Quick question before we close out, too.
Yeah.
You talk about it all the time, AI, and y'all gonna be like, yeah. Y'all ain't gonna like this question, but just think about it. Like, so, with AI, because it's replacing a lot of things, it's set to replace a lot of things, and not to fearmonger it, like, it's just inevitable, but do you think AI could ever replace a bartender?
Yeah.
No reason
All
not.
right, here's the use case for an AI bud tender is on the website. So somebody is ordering to pick up some bud, and they or products or whatever, and they want to understand what we have and what our selection is all about, and like what a specific effect that they're looking for and what we have to match up with that effect. I think that is where AI and bud tending can match and be really useful. It's like you don't have people just sitting on the internet, but like on call, like chatting with as a bud tender. That's not a thing. But having that in the store, like, I don't know, that shit is like being able to have a conversation is important.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
So what I really mean is it can be done theoretically, like and probably pretty efficiently. You could do an AI bud tender, but it's still not going to replace the actual experience and the you actually tried this, so like exactly.
No, and what you do is look up right now. Look up what fucking AI will tell you about weed. It's gonna be like regurgitating facts that AI scraped the internet and found on all different sites that exist, and just it's able to do it really quickly. But is it gonna be a fucking stoner that can speak to you in your language about what it tastes like, and the terpene, what the actual terpene profiles are to a human being, as opposed to just theoretically or written down by a human necessarily? I don't know.
Yeah, like customer experience like definitely matters, you know what I mean? Like I just feel like when it comes to if we just continue to have computers doing everything, then like they won't really give a fuck about, like, who cares what's in front of me, just give me what I want, you know what I mean? So like I feel like it definitely goes a long way, like you were saying about a conversation.
Yeah, that tastes delicious. That is like a
sure,
that's good. Yeah, no, I mean it has its purpose, I would say. So it's like anything else. AI is like, oh man, you just make a fucking album cover, type in a prompt, and make artwork with AI. Yeah. But you can also, like, if you're really good with Photoshop and using these other tools that you've been already perfecting for years and years, now instead of having to go out and stage a photograph or sketch out some shit that you have to then turn into to morph in Photoshop,
make it like
you
easier.
can type a prompt and get the building blocks that you need to create the end image. And it's like saying, just because some of the best shit was built with a fucking hammer and nails means I'm not gonna use a fucking nail gun. You know what I mean?
No.
It doesn't make sense. You gotta adapt with it. You don't stop making art. I've just been sampling Suno or whatever, making fucking productions and then sampling that shit. So now I don't have to fucking pay for my samples, but I could. It's like very just using the tools, using AI as a tool. ChatGPT, fucking prompt, you ask it question. Fuck it. I heard people aren't even using Google anymore. Just using ChatGPT. Like the new generation, anyway. Like my generation still be Googling shit still. But like the kids coming up, they don't even fuck with Google. They use ChatGPT. That shit is wild.
That's scary.
Yeah, but I mean, it does what Google does, but faster and in a, and the other, but what it does is it also like, I don't know if it's shaping narratives. It's yet to see it really, how it's gonna play out. What's AI gonna feed you? Google does. We all know that already.
Mm-hmm.
The fucking top shit that pops up, that shit'll tell
All
a story.
predetermined and shit.
You know,
Yep.
I'm sure AI is going to do the same thing. And how do you
And
know?
one point y'all
Yeah,
made, I think
differentiate.
Bartenders is one of the most like safest positions that might be safe because you want your bartender to have to experience that product, and that's just something that the AI is not going to be able to do is experience
Yeah.
what that flower makes you feel like. So it might be actually one of the safest. And with the ChatGPT stuff, it can actually make the bartenders more powerful. Like they can use it as a tool now.
Yeah.
As far as like
Absolutely.
of course, information, that's the easy part, but it could be things as like having like making your own assistant in like bartending to where it's like, all right, this person wants to get filled. I don't know. It can be used as a tool, but I think bartenders is safe. I was just asking the question.
Yeah, no, I think
They said 5
bartenders.
years is about 100 times. Like it's going to be the fastest
Growing.
in technology space to where it's like it's gonna be insane. We see what happened in the last 2 years with it. In 5 years, these things are gonna come. And we'll see what happens.
Well, I've been talking about
Shit getting weird, bro.
AI and
Those
robotics.
fucking robots Elon Musk
Yeah.
about to drop.
But you know, all those robots were actually being piloted by human beings, right? They weren't
That's what I
actually.
heard. Yeah, that's-
They weren't actually robots
I
being
know, but this shit,
behaving by
this shit
themselves.
is, he gonna make this shit happen.
No, they will. They
That's
eventually
scandalous,
will.
though. That's scandalous.
But that was just literally like
is-
they were being piloted
I love
by,
all the
by
memes.
people back at the shop.
That's why.
The memes
So-
about it are great.
Yeah, they're still like functionally pouring fucking drinks and shit. So, and even if it's being piloted by a person, eventually it's not going to need to be piloted by a person. It's going to be piloted by AI. And that is coming. You know, that's happening.
Damn, I forgot about the robots. Alright, then like, say the robots come out, they said they cost 20,000, 30,000, and they're able to have conversations, walk around, grab shit, this, that.
Get the
You know, the number of memes I see.
About making
Like,
the robot
yeah,
take the
yeah.
ball for you.
Making the robot fucking print T-shirts.
Yeah,
Shit,
all
like,
types
I
of-
got a fucking T-shirt print company, like, I got a brand. Fucking got the robot print T-shirts for me all day. Like, got robot doing mixes for me and shit. Like,
We got pulled over. I told the robot to hold my strap. He looked at it like
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. I think it's from iRobot, the image they're
yeah,
using.
the
Yeah.
image is from iRobot. Yeah.
Where is it? Or is it the one with
Will Smith.
AI? Is it AI? With fucking.
But think
I
about,
think it was iRobot where it's from.
Yeah.
yeah. But think about,
Yeah,
and then
Joe
in the
Osborne.
same release, he just did the Tesla cab.
Robotaxi.
Which is just like no
And they
fucking
launched a
steering
car
wheel.
rocket, too.
I
Yeah, they
ain't
call
mad
it a
at
rocket.
I ain't mad at the driving cars. They're smarter than humans.
Yeah.
Better than humans. People are gonna melt down when one person dies. It's like, while it took that one person to die, 4 million people died on the road. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
it's like
Nah, but them
and
shits don't even have
all of the cars were
steering
like
wheels or
self-driving,
pedals.
it'd probably be a lot safer too.
Yeah.
I would love it so I didn't have to drive. I would love that shit. Just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking sleep in the shit. Like, I'm home. Oh shit. It's like,
Yeah. It'd be fucking dope. I mean, we're pretty much there, you know?
close. Do have the full self-driving in the Tesla right now? I don't know, just popped up like, do you want to act, or it's activated. here's how you use it. I'm like, what? All right. That shit is weird. I've fucked with it a couple times. Just put the navigation in and then fucking set it, and then that shit will just drive you. But it makes you put your hands back on the wheel. If you don't put your hands on the wheel and move the wheel, it's like shuts it off, and then it's permanent. Like it'll shut it off for the whole fucking time.
So ain't no sleeping and nothing. You gotta be alert.
Yeah, it won't let you sleep. That's for sure.
Surprisingly though, it's crazy. It actually works. I'll be scared to do that.
Yeah. Now it works.
I'm scared, but I'll be like.
It works, but it's definitely sketch and kind of. That shit was like brought me on the highway, was switching lanes and shit. I was like, all right, fucking Elon, fucking catching rockets and shit. Let your fucking
Elon's always doing something.
yeah. But he's fucking setting up political pacts and supporting Trump and shit. Like, fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Man, a weirdo.
You seen him jumping around on stage?
Yeah, like a
Looked
weirdo.
like he never
bro.
jumped in his life.
Yeah.
Like that was like his first jump. I feel like that shit was
That shit
hilarious.
is a fucking like a weird sideshow. What's going on over there? It's just so bizarre, dude. Like you can't even. I don't know. It's just like Ave Maria and shit for mad long. Twice, 2 different versions of it. I don't know. It's bizarre, bro.
Really bizarre.
It's really bizarre.
It's been last 8 years have been like a long episode of South Park.
It's just real. It's so weird. It's just everything is so fucking weird. Right, Jay?
It's kind of funny.
It is funny.
There's some humor in
There's
it.
some
at least,
humor.
like,
Yeah.
some fucked up shit, but it's like, yeah.
That's the sad part, though. It shouldn't
You
be
can kinda laugh
humor
at some of
in
this
the
shit.
most serious time.
I know.
You know
I
what
know.
I
Like how
mean?
fucking shot
I
Joe
feel
Like,
Biden.
I'm
that.
sitting here laughing at what they be saying
Oh,
sometimes.
he's
like,
saying this.
it's not okay.
There's some comedy in that.
No.
There's a lot of comedy in Donald Trump and the shit he says.
Both
It's like,
sides.
Oh,
Both
man.
sides, bro.
So much comedy.
Kamala's kind of just boring, you know? They're trying to just make so much, like, they're just trying to throw so many things at her, and it's like nothing's really sticking because it's just like everything is about it. It's just boring, you know? It's just
Yeah.
there's no, like, there's nothing there really, like scandals and shit wise, like
Yeah.
like there's things, but it's like I don't know.
No, it's the whole. I grew up in a middle class family. That's it. They make fun of her, the fact that she says that a lot.
Yeah, it's really weird the things they reach for. They're like, like they're reaching so hard. It's like,
I mean, she was top cop for a minute.
yeah, but aren't they the party of law and order?
Yeah.
Isn't that a good thing for them?
Yeah.
Don't they want somebody
just-
like that?
I'm just saying, as far as you know,
No, but I'm saying that's the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
it's kind of funny.
That's what this main thing, this whole cycle made me understand is just like the power of media.
What's
Which I understood,
this?
but I understand the influence and power it has even more just from both ends and like how it's used. It's like, oh, this is why this happens at this time. And at least conspiracy, like not even in a conspiracy way, but just like this makes sense why people this and that, like.
Oh, how they use how the
Use
media is used
display,
and purposed
Yep.
and in intentional ways
Yep.
to like, you know, create narratives and why things happen when they happen. Yeah, definitely. There is, you know, shit behind that. It's not like accidental or coincidental. Definitely not.
Fuck no.
Orchestrated in a
Exactly.
lot of ways. Mad shit.
Everything happens for a reason, Jack.
And that's that.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, Anything else, Dills? Just want to throw in it that it was fucking AI. All right. Fucking 7 joints in. I had to fucking talk about this shit for a hot second and go off on 1,000 tangents. We definitely were like almost out of here, but that didn't. Oh, shit.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Just let the people know to like and subscribe on the YouTube and tap in.
Facts. Also, I keep forgetting to say the shit, but like, you know, stage1dispensary.com where you go to buy the weed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And also 810 Broadway,
810
Rensselaer, New York.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. Pull up in person. The Rensselaer, which it's still hard for me to like say that shit like that, but I was corrected so harshly at the city council because I called it Rensselaer, and they were like, "Y'all about to go open up a fucking business here. You better learn how to say that shit." I was like, "What?" So it's Rensselaer. In case
I still
just
say it
still
like that.
sounds so funny to me when I say it that way.
I still
but
say Rensselaer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Thanks for schooling me. Actually, I think I heard you say that before.
yeah, but it's like
It's hard to remember though. Like,
nah, but
that Rensselaer shit is-
yo, I've been calling it Rensselaer my whole life, and then that
but you
moment,
got scolded.
Yo,
You didn't
that
get scolded.
shit, though, had me like shook. Like, oh shit.
I better get this shit right.
I better get this shit right. You're right.
Only
Thanks.
people from Rensselaer call it
Rensselaer.
Rensselaer.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I used to play Rensselaer in basketball, but I feel like there's people there that call it Rensselaer.
Rensselaer. Yeah, I don't. Yo,
They would have
but
got scolded too.
it was definitely a fucking thing. They made it a thing. Maybe they were just fucking with me. Who knows? And now I'm running around calling shit Rensselaer, and everybody's
Imagine
like,
that.
and they're all just fucking pointing the finger, laughing at me and shit. Like, look at this fucking idiot.
Fucking stoner.
Oh shit. Yeah. Stage 1 podcast.
Yeah,
Stoop to
yeah.
store. Legacy to legal. You know how we do it.
Buddha Buddha.
Rap deals.
Buddha Buddha.
Buddha Buddha.
Buddha Buddha.
Rap Mario.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yes.
Follow us on all the socials.
I be on that OG, fire by the OG, piling up the roaches, got me feeling rosy, higher than the